And unfortunately, it seems to be a regular occurrence out here. But starting with the Bears getting a first down near midfield. They started with the ball. This is the first drive of the game. Caleb Williams, 1 for 10 yards to Zacchaeus. I should probably get the possession marker going, huh? There we go. Yeah, I was having trouble. One of my logos, like, basically wasn't there, and then the internet was being bad, and so, yeah, it definitely took a minute. Happy Monday, Daniel Barry. Sorry, Matthew Barry. Daniel Barry. But finally got it going. And for whatever reason, it kept telling me that this game was not in my area. And I'm like, it's on ABC. Rolls around. Caleb Williams going to throw. Dart. And that's going to be caught by number 10. That was Luther Burden, the rookie. Right now, you've got Atlanta just stomping. Wait, there we go. Stomping the Bills, unfortunately. So I don't know what's going on with the Bills defense, but they are just not there. They're not playing well. All right, so second down and 6, 13-11 in the first. Hands the ball off. It's going to be a run. Past the 50. Another first down to the 47. Oh, God. Pardon me. That was DeAndre Swift on the carry. There we go. Stuff is looking better. My internet is actually getting up and keeping up, and that is good. In shotgun, Caleb Williams throws it to Swift. He's going to go up the right side, get to the 40, and down to about the 35-yard line of the Commanders. A big first down, gain of about 12. Okay, here we go. Under center, back in the backfield, man in motion. Tosses the ball back. Is going to be a cut up the right side down to the 30, about the 29. Gain of about 6. Cheers, what's up, Steve? And my phone has stopped working, so that's cool too. I don't know what is the deal being. Like, I have sometimes some technology issues, but ever since I've been out here, I feel like it's like piling on the amount of stuff that just goes wrong. It's driving me crazy. All right, in shotgun, 2 backs in the backfield with Caleb Williams at the 29 of the Commanders. Hands the ball off to Swift. He's going to get contacted immediately. He'll be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage, and he doesn't lose a yard, but that'll be third down and 4 at the 29. I need to have a beer or something. I don't know. Maybe a beer. We'll see. Maybe a Sprite to start. And we'll get a beer and Sprite. Okay, here we go. In shotgun. Swift in motion to the left. Throws it. It's going to be to no one. I think it was just a timing route, and the timing was not right, and it was incomplete, and that is going to bring up fourth down at the 29. So what was a promising starting drive quickly devolved into, I would say, just kind of some... Sorry, broken up plays, and not quite as good as I'm assuming they would have wanted. Probably going to have a field goal coming up here shortly. I have a Sprite right now. No, not drinking yet. I'm very tired today. Kick is up, and it is... Oh! It got tipped, but it's good. It was contacted, I think, by one of the defenders, so he gets the... Looks like it was tipped, but it still made it, and that's all that matters. Okay. A lot of Josh Allen commercials. He's not playing very well tonight. He's not playing terrible, but he's not playing great. Oof. Oh, well, let's see. Okay. Okay. Commanders due to receive their first. Oh, to start their first possession after the next kickoff. I will stop yawning eventually, I promise. Yeah, Bijan Robinson has 180 rushing yards already. Or 130. It's just ridiculous. What is going on with Buffalo's defense? They've looked, yeah, the Falcons have been terrible and then amazing. It's like, didn't they get shut out? Didn't the Falcons get shut out by the Panthers? Like, how does that happen? Yeah, they lost 30-0. The Panthers beat the Falcons 30-0. And now, like, they're doing this to the Bills. Oh, my good Lord. Kickoff is away. It's going to be starting at the 35 as it is a kickoff into the end zone. Daniels got a knee brace, but he's back out there. All right, takes the handoff to the running back up the middle. Gain of about 3 would be my guess. Yep, 2nd down and 7 coming up. Oh, my telephone's ringing. Hold on. In shotgun. Up, flag down. Hold on, we'll see what the flag is. In shotgun. Takes a step back. Jayden Daniels throws it. Caught for a first down, and that is a reception by Moore. Chris Moore. 13 yards. In shotgun, hands the ball off. He's going to keep it himself, run up the left side, gains about 2 on the Jaden Daniels keeper. Okay, Falcons off. Yeah, dude, what is going on with the Bills? Sorry about that. My brother called me to check in because he's seeing this Bills score and he's like, what the hell is going on? Blitz coming. Jaden Daniels going to throw it. Not able to catch it, but the fact of the matter, he got it off, but there's a flag. Sorry, I got to move. Middle of the night, everybody's just checking in for around the first quarter. Got a late start to work tomorrow, so I can actually, with a good conscience, stay up. That is good. Sorry, it took me a second to read that. Roughing the passer. I want to see this. There are some suspect-ass roughing the passer calls, and I'd like to see it, because some of these, I don't care which team I'm going for, really, but, dude, let's see here. Hand. Oh, he pushes him in. Okay. God. I mean, I know you can't touch their head. You can't touch the head, right? But he, like, barely. It was like a baby tap. My God, it's such a weak-ass call. He barely touched his head. I can't even with that. Anyway, so that's going to bring him across midfield to the 37-yard line. Takes the snap from shotgun, sorry. Catches across the midfield, or across the, oh, God, I can't even think right now. Across the 40 to the 30 something. Hold on a second. Sorry, I'm trying to do like 3 things at once right now. Had a rough start to my evening, but it's going okay. Also, no. Let's see. Get stupid socks on. My feet are freezing. All right, in shotgun from the 33. Man in motion number 1 takes the snap, hands the ball off. It's going to be a rush up the middle. Gets up to the 30, gain of about 3. Third down and about 3 coming up next. All right, I'm back. Sorry. I'm like struggling to put on socks and watch the game and call the game and pay attention to what yards, who's, and what, and all that. Oh, my good Lord. I'm glad you can be here, David. Yeah, it does. I mean, like, he literally was like, and, like, slaps him in the face a little bit. But it was, yeah. Pass over to the right. Samuel dives forward, and that's going to be a first down. Up to the 26. I was just talking about how the fact that Atlanta gets shut out 30-0 to the Panthers, who are not like, obviously they look better than we thought they were going to be, but they're still not what I consider an amazing team. But then Buffalo's losing 21-7. Their defense looks like they're just incapable of stopping almost anything at this point. All right, takes the snap and shotgun, run again up the middle, dives forward to about the 21, gain of about 5. So the Bears came out with looking pretty strong. Caleb Williams, 3 for 4 and 26 yards. And they got down, and then the drive kind of died. But we'll see. Maybe that's just, opening drive. See if they can come back. Maybe this game will be real close. I think the Bears have been improving play over the past few weeks, so should hopefully be a good game. Doing hurry-up offense, 6 minutes, 18 seconds on the clock. Man in motion's Deebo Samuel. Jaden Daniels takes the throw. It's going to be intercepted at the goal line, back to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, the 25, to the 30. Daniels takes him out, and he dives forward to the 35-yard line, and that is the first major mistake of the night by either team, and that is he had a guy open, but that defense read that very well, and that was Brisker on the interception, returned back to the 35. Deebo Samuel was the target, and he just jumped that route, and there you go. That is a big mistake for Jaden Daniels early on in this game. See if the Bears can capitalize and extend their lead. Let me see here. checking on my wife and the kiddos. They just got on a plane in Las Vegas to fly back to Colorado, and I know they're excited to be home. Yeah, they're just like, I guess a bunch of people were being really rude at the airport. You got a cold? No, I still have, I ran out of Sudafed. So yesterday, I have had allergies for weeks. And so yesterday I took, I had like, oh, I have more Sudafed, and I cannot find the other blister pack I have of it. So I've basically gone all day without it, and it has not been great. So I didn't have time to stop on the way home. I had to go to another job site and pick up some material. So tomorrow at like lunch, I'm going to go to CVS or something near here and pick up some more because I've realized that is the main way I can function. So my allergies have been killing me out here. I don't know if it's because change of environment, change of, different kind of plants, pollen. I always get allergies in the fall, and it just seems to be worse in Arizona than it usually is even in Colorado. So no cold, just allergies, and I ran out of my medication, and I did not realize it, or I think I may have lost some of it. So I will. I'm excited for them to be home. I get to go. We're flying out for like a wedding kind of thing. It's like a vow renewal wedding for some very close friends of ours, and I'm very excited because I get to go out and see them, and I get to see, I get to see the family, and I get to see, my friends that we haven't seen in a while. They're in Virginia, so it's a very, very exciting time. Very happy to be doing that. So, and then I got to spend 2 days in Colorado before I come back here for 2 more weeks, and then home. At least that is the plan at the moment. 6 minutes, 6 seconds, under center at the 34-yard line after the interception. Caleb Williams fakes the handoff. Pressure coming, throws it deep down the field, and that is no way. I thought he was going to get that. It was a little underthrown. That could have been considered a PI. A lot of those underthrows can be, but he almost came down with that. Sorry, I need to stop sniffling so much. Yeah, it's been a lot. All over the place. In shotgun, back lined up to the left. He's going to throw it to Moore on a screen. He's going to get up to the 40 and past the first down marker up to about the 48, 49-yard line. So, 5:40 on the clock. I'll do a sync. So 5:38, 5:37, 5:36, 5:35, 5:34, 5:33, 5:32, 5:31, 5:30. Under center, 2 backs in the backfield. Man in motion, number 14. I'm going to hand the ball off to the running back. He's going to cut up the right side and get, up just past the 50 to the 49 on the other side. It's going to be a gain of about 4. Oh, there you go. Yeah, and I forgot to get my allergy medicine one, so if I'm going to be all sniffly. It's killing me. I'm so sick of allergies. It's been like weeks and weeks and weeks of this, and it's just cruddy. Under center, hands the ball, fakes the handoff. He's going to throw over the middle, and that's going to be a sliding, diving catch. That is going to be a first down and quite a bit more. And that was DJ Moore for a 17-yard reception up to the 32 of the Commanders. Better is still dead inside. Hopefully not dead inside. Oh, dear. Under center. Man in motion, fakes the handoff to throws it behind the line of scrimmage to, I think that was Cole Kmet. And it's going to be a gain of nothing as he gets barely back to the line of scrimmage. Bobby Wagner on the tackle. They have Colston Loveland back in as well, because I know he was out last game. So he's actually out there right now, far wide right, next to Roma Dunze. And left, it looks like you have DJ Moore, and I cannot tell. Steps back to throw. It's going to be a laser, and that's going to be caught by Loveland up to the 21 and a first down. There's a flag in the secondary. I don't know what that's going to be. I wonder if that could be... I have no idea what that is. Offensive pass interference is what it's looking like, but... Yeah, offensive pass interference on Colston Loveland. It was a push off, and it's like I don't think he had to do it, but it was push off nonetheless. No, oh god, now I have the hiccups. I don't think they will. Second down and 20 from the 42. Throws it, and it's going to be cannot be caught by Zacchaeus. It was a little bit fast and a little outside. He could have still caught that. Would have been a gain of about 10, but he is unable to hold on to it, and it is a drop. Third down and 20 now. Yeah, I can understand that one, David. Caleb Williams through week 5. Off-target passes, 23%, highest in the NFL. Steps back, Williams to throw. It's going to be caught by DJ Moore, who's going to get 10, 12 yards of it, and it's going to end up being 4th and 8. Likely to see another field goal coming up. All right, Jake Moody. Kick is up, and it is good. So apparently he's hitting field goals for the Bears, even though he did not do very good for the 49ers in his release. I think, what is the Bears kicker is injured, I think. Isn't that why they have him now? Yeah, Moody's playing for the Bears. Let's see here. Bears kicker. Yeah, Kairos, he has a thigh injury. So Moody was on their practice squad, got elevated right before the game, and he is out there kicking, and he is 2 for 2. He has, what are they, 47 and a 48-yard field goal. Let's see here. Yeah, so yeah, I didn't even realize that. I was like, I didn't, because I watched the first kick, but I didn't realize that they said Moody, and it didn't click in my head until I was like, wait a minute. So yeah, that's a little crazy. That is valid. That is very valid. Actually, most of the regulars are fans of the 49ers. I feel like most of you guys are. Like, with the exception of Saw, who is Eagles. And then if Grogu's been sticking around, she's a fan of the Bills, and you got Michael, who's a Steelers fan. Slim to none there. And Nori, I guess. Nori, Broncos fan. Nori's from Colorado like me. Oh, yeah, for sure. I had a feeling. DJ Moore is out right now. I think he's hurt. He got hit in the leg. I think he's a little bit of soreness going on there. Saw's probably riding in a tractor right now or a harvester of some kind. Kick is away. Fielded at the 1, up to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, and spins around down, pushes forward. He's going to get to the 30. So that is where the Commanders will start their next drive. The last drive ended in a interception by Jaden Daniels throwing it and getting intercepted on the 2-yard line, and it was returned back to the 35, allowed the Bears to move down. They did have another drive stall out, mostly because of, I don't know, is it? Worse odds. "17 fumbles, perhaps." Yeah, good luck with that one. In shotgun, Daniels rolls to his right, pressure coming, deep down the field, and almost intercepted again. There's a flag, though. That's at the 41 in the secondary. I wonder if that's going to be defensive holding. Illegal contact. Automatic first down, brings up to the 35-yard line. That would be a huge difference. Yeah, interceptions and fumbles are negative 2 points. In shotgun, hands the ball off. It's going to be a run who spins around and gets nowhere. The ball is out, and I think the Bears got it. Oh, wait, no. Wait, can't tell. It's a scrum. I think this might be another turnover. Chicago got the ball. Yep. He tried to get back on top of it. He thought that the O-lineman did, but he couldn't corral it and went underneath his legs and back into the hands of Chicago. So there you go. Oh, my goodness. Chicago, 2 takeaways on 2 drives. If it's not lost, you don't lose the points. It only counts as if it's a lost fumble. So if it's a fumble and no one, say your running back fumbles it and your offensive line recovers it, it's not a lost fumble. It doesn't count against it in fantasy. But a lost fumble does. All right, so from the 35, Williams to throws it, caught across the 30, gets the first down plus about a yard, gain of 11 to the 24 of Washington, and the Bears are moving the ball again after two drives with turnovers. So you have a oh gosh, sorry, I can't even think right now. You have a interception on the 2-yard line by Jaden Daniels, and then a fumble by, let's see here, Krosky Merritt fumbled and recovered by Sweat. All right, so under center, back in the backfield, Caleb Williams hands the ball off to the running back, who's going to get down to the 20, to the 19, maybe even the 18, depending on the spot. We'll say 18, gain of about 5. Dude, it's crazy. I was not expecting this. The Bears defense, the offense is doing okay. They're moving the ball. They're getting into field goal range. They're not getting, close enough to this is the first time, I think, in the red zone. But the fact that their defense just keeps getting the ball back. In shotgun, back lined up to the right from the 19, second down and 5. 2 wide left, 1 right. Hands the ball off. Running back's going to cut around. Wide hole open there, and he's going to spin around down to the 6-yard line, and a huge first down inside the 10. It's a question. I don't know what's going on with Buffalo right now. They gave up a lot of points really fast to the Falcons. And it seems like didn't watch a ton of it, but it seems like the Bears are just, or not the Bears, the Bills are just not playing well right now as a whole. Oh, did he? Oh, boy. That's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter in this game. The other game is just about going to half, it looks like. And, yeah, sounds like... yeah, I wonder what's going on with him. Josh Allen, 5 for 12, 98 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, has already taken 2 sacks. Their run game appears to be doing very little. Yeah, that's crazy. Not what I was expecting from either of these games. Hey, Saw. Yeah, it appears something's going wrong with their team right now. My goodness. Yeah, right? The scriptwriter episode is going to be interesting because what the hell? That was wild. Yeah, scriptwriter's drunk. What is happening? The Commanders can't stop turning the ball over. Chicago Bears are looking like a really good team right now. I mean, their offense is not getting into the end zone, but they might be here shortly. And then you've got... Oh, no. Well, yeah, I mean, realistically, you lose a guy like, I mean, the fact that you guys are severely injured again, and you lose Fred Warner in the middle of that game, that's just such a rough, I mean, it's rough. All right, here we go. It's going to be a run for Moore, who's going to go up the middle and almost, up to about the half-yard line. Not quite there. There you go. See? He wasn't, but he's doing both. Second down and goal. And shotgun. It's going to be Caleb keeping it himself, and he is going to... I think he got in. It is a touchdown. Caleb Williams rushing touchdown around the right edge. Just snuck in there. 12 points up now, depending on what they do here. What happened at the... Let's see here. I'm going to switch over real quick to that. I know he threw that interception. Are they going to get a field goal? No, they didn't get a field goal. I'll have to look at that later. What happened? I'll have to look at it at halftime, see what's going on there, because that game is out of control. Well, Lon, you could either get the Falcons that are playing the Bills right now, or you could get the Falcons that lost 30-0 to the Panthers. So we'll see what happens. Jake Moody, the kicker now. And, yep, there we go. He is perfect on the night. 2 high 40-yard field goals and an extra point for the former Niners kicker who was cut for being severely inconsistent. Maybe pulled his shit together. But, yeah, it just depends. Because, like I said, I mean, you saw, what is it? They lost 30-0 to the Panthers, and then now they're doing this. So it's like... They're an inconsistent team, so depending on what team you get or how they show up, man, who knows? It could be good, it could be bad. I have no idea. It's going to be wild, though, I can tell you that much. should be still a good game, especially if you guys start getting some players back on the Niners. Some of these guys that are hurt come back, and your offense is looking a lot stronger. You get Purdy, Kittle, and Pearsall back. That could make a huge difference on what your offense can do. And then you get a new guy basically kind of running a mic point and kind of directing traffic in the defense. You lose Fred Warner, who's doing that in the middle of the game. You got to get someone in there who's going to help direct traffic. Oh, no. No way. Oh, that sucks for them. Are you kidding me? So you're looking at right now, the Bills Atlanta one is wild because it's 335 total yards to 131 in favor of the Falcons, which is not what I expected. It looked like it was going to be kind of back and forth, and then it just kind of turned around on them. And that 81 yard by Bijan Robinson, oh boy, Yeah, that would be probably pretty nice. All right. Well, if you're just tuning in, you have a fumble by Krosky. What's his last name? Krosky something. Long ass last name. Krosky Merritt. Sorry. Fumble by Krosky Merritt, interception by Jaden Daniels. The interception turned into 3 points. The fumble turned into a touchdown. And those are the two drives the Commanders have been on. One of them was they were getting down into the red zone and just a bad pass and intercepted. And then the other one was like on the second play of the drive. So we'll see if the Commanders can get anything going on this next drive, considering the first two drives were just not good. Just real bad. Real bad. Real bad start for the Commanders tonight. Oh, that's crazy. Kickoff is away. Fielded in the end zone. He'll kneel it out, and they will start at their own 35. Now, they did that the last time, too, and it didn't help them. Oh, boy. All right, here we go. Washington back out. 2 turnovers and 2 drives. 14-18 left in the first half. Yeah, for sure. In shotgun. Hands the ball off to the running back, who's going to try and get something going. Gets 2. So they're just not... Yeah, they're not... All right, here we go. In shotgun, 2 backs in the backfield. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff to throw. Jaden Daniels throws it, caught across midfield to about the 49-yard line, depending on where they place it. And nice little first down there and a 10 to 12-yard pass. Actually, it looks like they're saying, based on where he caught it, he's actually on the Washington side, about the 49-48. Yeah, we'll see. You never know. So first down and 10 from their own 48. Takes the snap. Daniel spins around in a circle and tosses it back to the third guy that runs past him, and that's going to be a gain of about 7. Second down and 3 at Chicago's 45. All right, second down and 3, 12:25 on the clock. Man in motion, 87, hands the ball off again. Actually, no, he's going to keep it himself and try and cut the edge. And he loses about 2 to 3 yards, and that is going to be, loss of 3 officially, third down and 6 coming up. All right, so third down and 6 after a previous second and 2 in shotgun. Back in the backfield to the left of Daniels. Takes the snap. Pressure's coming. He's going to throw it, and it's going to be a kind of a duck pass, incomplete. There is a flag in the secondary, so likely going to see some sort of holding or contact. So this will be a free first down. Oh, face mask. Yeah, that's a lot worse. 15 yards brings them all the way up to the 33-yard line. That's a big one. Can't be doing that. Oh, boy. I'll have to look it up. Fakes the handoff, first and 10. Dave Daniels, he's going to keep it and run himself, and he's going to dive forward for a gain of about 7. Second down and 3 coming up. A lot of the rookie quarterbacks are diving forward as opposed to sliding, and I have a feeling one of them is going to get knocked unconscious at one of these points. All right, in shotgun, back in the backfield, man in motion, hands the ball off. It's going to be a run up the middle. He's going to get down to near the 20, to about the 21, 22-yard line. Another first down for the Commanders. They've been down around here once before, and it turned into an interception on an attempted pass to Deebo Samuels. Deebo, I can't even speak right now. Deebo Samuel, and returned back to the 35. That led to 3 more points for the Bears. But let's see if, pardon me. Let's see if the Commanders can get their crap together. In shotgun, backlined up to the right of Jaden Daniels. 10:19 on the clock from the 22-yard line. Man in motion, 1 second on the play clock, takes the snap, goes to throw, running away from pressure, fumbles, catches the ball back again, and at least he got the ball back to himself. Gain of nothing because of the fumble, but he was able to recover it, and that's good. Yeah, we'll see. That was a lucky bounce right back into his own hands. Oh, my goodness. All right, in shotgun, backline to the right, second down and 10, same place, the 22, 9:34 on the clock. Takes the snap, he's going to throw, pressure is coming, slings it deep down the left side. Caught. I think his elbow was down. I'm pretty sure that's a touchdown. That's more on the reception. They're going to look at it because he did roll out of bounds, but based on where he caught that and how he landed, I think he landed on his forearm, which would be a Chris Moore 22-yard touchdown reception, and they're calling it good for now. We'll look at the replay. Let's see here. He has it. He has possession. His knee is down. His hand, knee is down, hand is down, and his other knee and his other elbow. Yeah, that's a touchdown. That is a touchdown for sure. One knee, he had basically 2 knees and an elbow. So that's about as good as you get. It's better than 2 feet. So pending the extra point, here we go. Extra point. Kick is up and it is good. So now it is a 7-13 game. Oh God, what am I doing? Oh, yeah, no, DJ Moore's on the Bears. Sorry, Hoff. That was the Moore for the Commanders. Woo, I'm cold. I need to put on a jacket or a hoodie or something. I don't know why it's so cold here. I think I turned the heat off and it's been getting chilly. It was actually like only 60 degrees out here all day. And with not having anything on and it's kind of shaded over here, it's a little bit chilly, not going to lie. Where's my hoodie? Oh, man, did I leave it in my truck? Son of a... Where's my keys? I'll run out there while we're on commercial, grab myself my little hoodie. I'm freezing my nuggets off. Let's see. Did I put it back here? I did put it back here. Thank God. Can always use a hoodie. It's the season of lost jackets for people that work in this kind of industry, because you go into work and it's 45 degrees or so you're wearing a jacket. And by midday, it's in the 60s or 70s. So then it's too much to wear the jacket. And you take it off and you either leave it in the office or you put it in your truck and forget to bring it in. And then my truck ends up having, I don't know, 5 jackets in it. My office has 3 more and I can't find anything when I need it. It's great. Every year. And it's not just me. It's like every electrician I know has the same issue. It's just because we got a lot going on. We get busy. Forget what we're doing. Forget where we put our jacket. And you're leaving and it's hot and you have your air conditioning on. You're like, why would I have a jacket? Oh, right. Because tomorrow morning is going to be freezing. Debo was targeted for that pass that got intercepted. But other than that, I'm going to say maybe a tiny bit. I think he has like 1 reception. 1 reception for 4 yards. So we're going to say no. Debo has done about nothing. Oh, I wonder how Grogu's doing with that game going on. Our lone regular with the Bills is the favorite team. Fielded at the 4, up to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. Cuts up, it gets to the 25, and is taken out. And they're going to mark it around the 25, 26, and that is where the Bears will take over on their next drive. That was the first pass thrown 20-plus yards this season for Jaden Daniels. That's a little wild. Yeah, we'll see about that. All right, here we go. Coming out, under center, back in the backfield, 21-yard line, 9:22 on the clock. Leading 13-7. Takes a snap, hands the ball off. That's going to be number 14. He's going to break through. Gets about 3, maybe 4. We'll say 4, up to about the 30. And that is Zacchaeus on the carry. Yeah, that truly does feel like a shot there. Absolutely. But you know what? He can have his opinion. I don't really, whatever. He's not, I feel like he's always been sour with the Niners over one reason or another, and it's just the way he's going to be. I am cold. Why am I so cold? Ugh. Toss back to the running back. Swift up the right. He's going to get to the 40, 45, 50, and out of bounds right at about the 50 or 49-yard line, depending on where they say he stepped out. And that was a big 20-yard run for DeAndre Swift. He's got 6 carries for 45 yards. They are running the ball a lot better than the Commanders. It's like the Buffalo game starting again in shotgun. Hands the ball off to another running back, and that's going to be Johnson for a gain of about 6. That is Roschon Johnson. Checking on the Bills. Bills are moving the ball at least. That's something, right? Looks like Joshua Palmer is injured, possibly, for the Bills, which is not going to be good for them because he's been their biggest target tonight. But see if the Bills can keep going on that other game that's going right now. All right. Under center, Swift in the backfield. They're at the 45 of the Commanders. Man in motion. DJ Moore steps back, throws it behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be caught. Dives forward, gain of about 1. I'm sorry, that was Luther Burden. I misread his number. Sorry, Hoff. I didn't mean to get your hopes up. That was Luther Burden. Moore is number 2. I get their numbers mixed up on some of these other teams. I try. Doesn't always work. All right, in shotgun. 3rd down and 3. Gets the snap. Fakes the handoff. Rolls to the right. He's going to keep it. Gets to the 40 of the Commanders for a 1st down. And about a 4 or 5 yard run there for Caleb Williams. Up to the 40-yard line. And, yeah. They're moving the ball well. Another 1st down and 10 coming up for the Bears. The Bears. The Bears. Oh, yeah. I was just wondering how you're doing over there. I've been keeping an eye on that game, and that looks, yeah, that's scary. That's not good. Robinson's averaging like 12 yards a carry, almost. Under center from the 40, steps back. He's going to throws it. It's going to be caught by Swift, who gets up to the 42. It was very low passing. He had to stop to grab it, which kind of put him slow back behind. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 8. I think, are they calling that an incomplete? It hit the ground. I think... We'll have to see. I mean, it's a 1-yard play. It's a 1-yard play. Are they, like, if you waste a challenge on a 1-yard play, then they're challenging a 1-yard completion. It's a 1-yard completion, Washington. Why would you challenge a 1-yard play? That's so stupid. Yeah, I heard about that. I did not get to see it. Everyone's trying to find the video of it. Kids are on the flight with my wife, and they're an hour away from landing in the Springs and being able to drive home and be home with the cats and hang out and relax and get ready for school in the morning. Yeah, Grogu, I saw that and immediately was just like, oh no. Like, as far as, like, I was like kind of doing stuff around the house, and I come back and I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, it was like 7-7, and I turn around and it's like 14-7. I'm like, oh my God. And then it's like 21. I'm like, what is happening in Atlanta? If the Giants are the only ones that won, yeah, that would be. Dude, if the Commanders lose to the Bears, and like, yeah, and it's the AFC, the NFC East, the only team that wins is the Giants. It's like, this season is drunk. What is happening? What is, like, I don't understand what's happening in this season. It's just, there's no team that's capable of just being like, oh, we're going to dominate everyone. It's like everyone can lose to anyone at any given moment. It's wild. Oh, wait. False start on the Commanders. So they were, or sorry, on the Commanders. The Bears. Jesus. Sorry. Oh, never mind. There is no flag. There was a timeout called. Cool. All right, so that's going to be the Commanders' first timeout. They challenged, for whatever reason, there was a 1-yard completion. So it would be, instead of 2nd down and 9, it's going to be 2nd down and 10. They challenged it. It's just like, okay. Yeah, and right now they're not playing well. I mean, they have what? They have Jaden Daniels threw that turnover at the 2-yard line, then a fumble. I wouldn't say they're playing terribly. Their defense is doing okay. The fact that they've held them to 13 points, and they have, for a while there, they just weren't doing anything. So It's possible they come back in this. Maybe the Bears don't play that well, but we'll see. But right now, the Bears are moving the ball okay. They're trying not to shoot themselves in the foot too much. And their offenses look pretty good. They've had some weird plays that actually have worked out pretty well. There was one where Jaden Daniels basically spun in like a 540 to hand the ball off as he like spun around to one guy, then kept spinning to another guy, and then spun back around in like one solid motion to another guy sweeping across the back. And it was like, oh, wow. Okay, there you go. See? Who got the touchdown for the Bills? Let's see here. Josh Allen, Davis, Ray Davis, Matt Prater, the old man gets the extra point, and it is now just a 7-point game over there. Never count the team out even when they're down. I mean, you should know that, Grogu, after game 1 of this season against the Ravens. That miracle one. I have a short up where my son was watching that game with me, and we went nuts when they won that game. If you haven't seen that one here, maybe I'll see if I can post it or clip it in there so you can go look at it. I don't know if you've gotten a chance to watch like a bunch of stuff on mine, but that one was just, for you, that one specifically was an exciting game, and I was really going for him, and I thought it was great. Let's see, where the hell? There we go. Let's see. Shareable link. Copied. And pasted. Yeah, so that's the short. That was from that first game, and I was just like, man, that was a wild one. We had so much fun watching that. I am sure you are very happy about that one. You're going to be my key to keeping up on that game. I'll try to keep an eye on it the best I can, but no guarantees. Saw's alive. Don't burn anything down. 2nd down and 10. After the challenge and then the timeout, and now we're back. The Bears are at the 40. Caleb Williams takes the snap, pressure coming, and just overthrows. He just, with the pressure in his face, and got knocked back. The ball went errant and high and uncatchable. Oh, boy. No, Cooks did not get it. All right, 3rd down and 10 from the 40. All right, man in motion number 14 back in the backfield. Jaden Daniels in shotgun. He's going to take the snap, tosses it to Swift, who's going to roll around the left side, and he's going to break through, and is he going to get it? Nope, he's going to be he's going to be like less than a yard short. Oh, go for it. Go for it, Bears. Make it exciting. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I think they're going for it. Ben Johnson. I mean, it's Ben Johnson, man. He's like, he's on the, he's on the Dan Campbell tree of coaching, which is fucking go for it. Yeah, that one was a fun one. That was a fun game. My son was there for a lot of that one with me. He was so excited. Under center, man in motion, fakes the handoff. He's going to throw it on 4th and 1, throws it over tipped and incomplete. Then it's going to be Washington's ball at their own 31. So, after the Bears continue to move and they got ballsy for whatever reason, they decided to throw it on 4th and a half a yard, and they do not get it. That's one of the instances on a 4th down you just QB sneaky. You got a quarterback that can run and can push through probably a half a yard. Are you kidding me? You're gonna throw it? I always get confused by that. If it was longer, oh boy. Dropping it in the end zone. Dropping it before the end zone. Yeah, I got another sub during my shorts. I did 3 shorts yesterday. And they all did well. They got all around 1,000 to 1,300 views. I think it's like my new normal. My normal used to be if I hit over 500, I was like, yeah. And then like sometimes it'd be like it'd be 400 to 500, and then it'd be a little bit lower, and that's fine. But the past few weeks, my lowest has been like 800, and my average is around 12. So that's nice. That's nice. And I went to my dashboard this morning to look at like I check my analytics like almost every day at this point, just because I'm curious how it's going. And it's like yesterday I checked and I was at like 7,000 views for the week. There you go. All right, that's some good news. Yeah, seeing that now on that update. Ooh, second and 23. But yeah, I checked it, and instead of like 7,000 views this month, I'm up to almost 14,000. So I'm like, okay, it's going up. We're going up. I like it. Making me happy. I got 4,000 views yesterday alone. So things are going well. I'm having fun with it. I like doing the shorts. I need exciting plays to do the shorts, though. Like, really exciting. I might do a clip of the interception, but we'll see. That was just a bad pass. He threw it. There was a defender right there, man. Yeah, and that's why I try to do at least like 4 or 5 shorts a week now. And shotgun. Steps back. Daniels to throw. Throws it over the middle. Caught. And that's going to be a gain of about 6. And the reception was someone. I don't know. I couldn't see who it was. Cross Street Merritt was the one who got the grab there on the reception. And there is an injury. Sewell is down for the Bears. Oh, that's not going to be good for them. Jesus, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, when you scale it like that, oh my God. Oh, Sewell got hit in the head by his own teammate, and I think he's concussed. Because he just went down like a bag of rocks. He just got, that's a neck or head. That's what it's got to be. Oh man, that's rough. Yeah, he's down. That's not good. It's not good to see that kind of stuff. I don't like seeing injuries. I really don't. No way. I was wondering, they had to have, right? So 4th and 13, they're going to get the ball back to hopefully go down and tie it up. So that game is not out of the question. Ugh. I hate when commercials they have like someone biting into something juicy and they accentuate. It's just like, I don't like to hear people chew. So the Bills are looking like the Bills again. Let's see if they can take this game back. So waiting on this injury timeout. Sewell was injured. We had about 5.5 minutes or so left in the first half of this game. Commanders trying to get back into it. They stopped them. Stopped the Bears on 4th and 1. Oh, we got the ball back. And are attempting to start driving, but then there was that injury. Sewell, I think he is a head or neck injury. Did not look great. So hopefully he's okay. Hopefully it's... I hate to say hopefully it's just a concussion, but like, a neck injury I feel like would just be so much worse. Because he get hit in the head hard and his neck kind of compressed, and that's the thing that makes you scared. Seeing the neck just scrunch down out of his control. It's just, I don't like seeing that. So I think, as bad as a concussion is, I'd much rather have that than a broken neck. Sewell. Noah Sewell for the Bears. He and his own guy ran. I think it was what was it? Who hit him? It was his own teammate. I can't remember the name of the guy, but they basically collided, and his teammate's shoulder hit him square in the top of the helmet, and you just saw his head and neck compress, and just looked. It was at full speed, and it's just rough. Noah Sewell. I was like, Penei Sewell doesn't. Yeah. Be like, that's the wrong team, man. All right, he's walking off, but he's definitely looks like he's in pain. So that's hopefully he's okay. Maybe not as serious. Maybe not even a concussion. That would be great. Maybe just a stinger or something. But you always gotta hope for something like that. All right, under center, second down and 3. Mixing up numbers. It's gonna be Krosky Merritt gains enough for the first down, about 4, and they are across at the 42, their own 42. All right, 424. If anyone needs a sync, I'll do a little bit of one right now. 420, 419, 418, 417, 416, 415. First and 10 from the 42 in shotgun. Hands the ball off. It's going to be a cut around the right side. A first down plus about 2 more. And that is Krosky Merritt again. And an 11-yard pickup. He's now 7 for 28. He does have a fumble lost on like his second carry of the game. But he's doing better. All right. He's a young guy, and he's trying to make his way in the league, and he's averaging about 4 yards a carry, so not too bad. Fumbles are a real killer, though. In shotgun, back line up to the left, 2 tight ends to the left as well. It's going to be a handoff, and he's going to cut to the right on the weak side, dives forward, gets about 2. All right, in shotgun, second down and 8 from the 45 across midfield. Fakes the handoff. He's going to throw. Daniels is escaping pressure to the right, and he's going to try and run it and get pushed out of bounds. Gain of about nothing, I think? Maybe 1. I'm going to go say nothing. They're calling it a sack. All right, third down and 8 after the sack. He tried to run it, and he got pushed out of bounds. In shotgun, he's going to throw. Pressure's coming again. Throws it over the middle. It's a dart, and up to the 35-yard line, and complete to Zach Ertz at the 35. All right, in shotgun, back line up to the right, and there's a whistle. Oh, that's the 2-minute warning. Wow, I wasn't even paying attention to that either. And they weren't, or maybe they were. I don't know. I'm going to use the bathroom. I'm not peeing for the D or going for the O. This is just peeing, all right? I don't really care who wins this game. was coming back, and I was like, oh shit, did I forget to mute? The answer is no, I didn't forget to mute. I did that once. Oh. I like this commercial. The Nissan Heisman's commercials are funny. I'm sorry I watch it. Stream for the stream. We need another P stream for the stream. Yeah, maybe later if I have another couple beers. Oh, that was a bad one. I was like, P for the D. Hold on. I go to mute it and I miss the button. And everyone hears me pee. And I'm like, well, at least there's only like 5 people listening. But they were like, yeah, you totally didn't mute it. I'm like, oh, shit. Because the problem is, like Mike, or you got Tom Grossi and those other guys, like Brandon. They use the mics on their desk, and out here I don't have room for anything like that, so I use the little wireless one. I don't know if it's quite as good as some of the good desk mics, but works well for me. So it goes with me wherever I go. And so if I forget to mute it when I go pee for the D, oh, you're gonna hear it. Shit. All right, 1st and 10 from the 35 and shotgun. Fakes the handoff. It's going to be a screen pass to Debo, who loses 2 yards. 2nd down and 12. All right, 1:42 on the clock as it continues to move. It is going to be 2nd and 12 after the loss of 2. Debo Samuel targeted. He is now 2 receptions for 2 yards on 3 targets. Oh, don't shit. Yeah. In shotgun, takes the snap to throw. Short pass, gain of maybe 3, and I think that was Ertz on the reception. And that's going to be a Bears calling a timeout, maybe to try and get the ball back, I think. 1:16 left, and that's going to give the Bears 2 more timeouts. If they get a stop, maybe they try and do something. Let's see here. I do believe... let's see here. Oh, God, I scrolled too far. Oh, my God. Yeah, so the Commanders will get the ball coming out of the second half. Yeah, that would be uncomfortable for everyone, and I would probably lose my YouTube channel. Because who does that? That's just insane. Just nutso. I'm starting to have a little bit of glitchiness on the video again. It's driving me nuts. I hate when it does this. I cannot wait to be back where I have very, very good internet. I feel like it only happens... It's never happened until I was out here. Steps back to throw. Throws. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, but he's going to break a tackle and get up to, well, maybe the 32. And that's going to be another timeout called by Chicago because the Commanders are going to have to kick a field goal. There's 1:13 left, so they might get the ball back with about 1 minute and 1 timeout. So that'll be a possibility for the Bears to maybe try and put some points on the board. Yeah, I think that's what David was saying, and yes, I agree. At least I haven't done that. That is much, but that would have been much worse. Much worse. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, David. Get some sleep, my friend. I know it is 3 in the morning, so at least you got to stay up for a little while tonight with the later day at work tomorrow, and we will catch you on Thursday. All right, field goal attempt coming. 50-yard field goal. Kick is... No. It doinked! We got a doink! Oh, he doinked it off the left upright. Oh, no. Commanders. Oh, boy. That is Gay, so that helps Hoff. Because I think that Matt Gay now loses a point on the kick. Oh, that was a loud doink. That wasn't like a friendly doink. That was an evil, mean doink. That was aggressive. Almost just broke that the half of the fucking goalpost off, it sounded like. Maybe they need to fix that one after the half or during the half. Jesus. The Bears now have really good field position at their own 32, and they got a minute 10. One timeout. In shotgun, back lined up to the right. Williams to throw deep down the right side, and intended for DJ Moore, incomplete. It was too far on the outside, and good defending. What? That's not in our league. Saw definitely. I got -2 points for my kicker this week because of that shit. Jaden Daniels, no, he's coming back from an injury. He's playing a little rough. He's 10 for 11. He only has one incomplete pass, and it's his interception. I think they're having issues with the run game a little bit and some play calling stuff. And yeah, in shotgun, Caleb Williams to throw, throws it short left, caught, and it's going to be inbounds to Colston Loveland for his first reception of the game, 6 yards. Clock is moving, 53 seconds and down. Keep an eye on that other game. Atlanta has the ball back. All right, here we go. 37 seconds. Bears still going to have problems with timeouts. Steps back to throw. Pressure coming, and he escapes the sack, and he rolls, and he needs to get rid of the ball, and he doesn't, and he's leveled out of bounds. So, 4th down and really freaking long after a 7-yard sack. I feel like it was longer than that. He ran forever. Caleb, throw the ball away. Jesus. Taking hits like that, man. These guys are going to get injured. At least Bo Nix throws the ball away. These guys are getting leveled trying to hold on and make a play, and it's like the play's broken. You're not going to get it. What'd you buy? What'd you buy, Saw? Commanders take a timeout. 24 seconds left. Maybe they think they can do something now. This is just a back and forth of, hey, maybe the other team will suck. Just enough for us to get more points. Did you buy a new tractor? Or is it an automated taco machine? 30 pounds of snow crab. Jesus. Isn't that expensive? So you're baking me a crab cakes and you're going to ship them out to my house freeze-dried? I'll be able to heat them up when I get back to Colorado? Sounds good. Thanks, buddy. Man, my video is getting all screwed up again. I don't know how to fix that. Do I need to refresh the camera maybe? Is there something I can do to fix that? I don't know how. All right, punt team out. Punt is away. Fielded at the nothing. It's going to roll out of bounds at the 6. Well, they're going to have 19 seconds to go, 94 yards. So my guess is that's not going to happen. If it does, that's wild. No, I'm sorry. It's the 9-yard line. I guess I saw it bounce at the angle it went out. I guess it was not the 6. It was the 9. Still, 91 yards to get a touchdown. They have one timeout. So the Commanders, pardon me, we'll see if they can do something. And they're just going to kneel it. That is going to bring us to halftime, and that is your halftime score. Commanders wisely just do that because why risk anything? They get the ball to start the second half. So that'll be nice. See if they can get that, get the game back going their way a little bit after that doink by the kicker. 2 turnovers and a doink. Not a great half for the Commanders. But, you never know what's going to happen after halftime. Crazier things have happened. Actually, that happens all the time. Tale of Two Halves is definitely a thing, especially in a game this close. I understand that one, Saw. Understand that. So let's look at the stats for the first half. So you got Caleb Williams, 10 for 17, 85 yards, 1 sack for 7. DeAndre Swift, 754. Monganai? Okay, you know what? Whatever. 2 for 10. DJ Moore has 1 for 6. And it just kind of goes down from there. DJ Moore, 3 for 42 on receptions. The lone touchdown was Caleb Williams on a 4-yard rush around the edge. And then did I say Caleb Williams or yeah, Caleb Williams, sorry. And then Jaden Daniels, 10 for 11, 74 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 2 sacks for a combined 0 yards. Somehow that maths. Krosky Merritt, 8 for 30. And Chris Moore, 3 for 46 and a touchdown. Zach Ertz, 3 for 17. And then everyone else is sitting around 1 and single-digit yards. So not a ton of passing going on. Not a ton of yards in general. They're hovering around, 104 yards total? Is that right? No, 120 total yards. I apologize. 74. Oh, they're saying 46. Wait, how did I misread that? 74 46. So 120 yards to 163. The 2 turnovers being a pretty big difference maker. And that is the difference in the score. But, yeah. We're going to have to see. Both of these offenses need to play a little bit better. I mean, you have both quarterbacks under 100 yards for the half, which is kind of crazy. And they're saying on the recap, they're saying, hey, not a single pass is dropped. Jaden Daniels has every pass he's thrown has been caught. And going to bed. Good night, Saw. Have a good night, buddy. Get some sleep. Have a good day tomorrow. But every pass has been caught from Jaden Daniels. Just one of them was caught by the wrong team. So technically an incompletion. But not a single ball has hit the ground, so there's that. You know, be a little happy there. Trying to figure out if I can reload my camera and only my camera, because that seems to be the issue. The audio's fine. It's the stream output or whatever is going on is for some reason it's real glitchy, and I don't know why. It doesn't do this every stream, just every once in a while, and I don't know if it's when my internet's being real crappy and the audio's a lot easier to compress and send, and the video's obviously a lot more, and maybe that's what the issue is, because it's never happened at home, and it only started happening in Arizona at certain times of the day. So I have much slower internet here. Keeping an eye on this Bills game. Let's take a look. Okay, I'll keep an eye on the timer for the halftime. We'll go look at the Bills for a second. I'll watch that. That'll be some fun. Maybe I can give you some good luck, Grogu, if I can figure out how to... Why am I not finding the game? Home. Please work. Or don't work. That's fine, too. Oh, there it is. Okay, finally. My goodness. Such weirdness with this sometimes. Well, looks like the Bills stopped the Falcons again. Got a kicker coming out. Bills or Grogu for you. Fingers crossed on a doink like we just saw in the for the Commanders. These doubleheaders drive me nuts because I did want to watch both of these games. I just did not have time enough to get started for the Bills and the Falcons. Oh, it's blocked! It's blocked! And it's picked up by the Bills at the 40. Oh, my God. Grogu, I tune in just in time to see a blocked kick and keeping the Bills alive for sure. Wow. Currently, it's 21-14 Falcons over the Bills. Russo got up real high. There you go. All right. I said I would maybe hopefully bring you some luck with my glitchiness of a stream going over to this game during the break. And there you go. Yeah, I switched over and I was calling it. I was like, maybe they'll get a block. Maybe it'll be a blocked kick or maybe they'll doink it like we just saw and turn around, and that's what happened. All right. Let's go. Bringing some luck over there while we watch that. I got to keep an eye on the Commanders thing as it has a timer on the. It's got 6 minutes left in the half, and we'll keep an eye on the halftime there and keep an eye on this Bills game because this one could get exciting as well. Oh man, hopefully this the game that we chose. Like I said, I had to do this one just because work related. I couldn't really with everything I had to get done. One second. Sorry, I'm also texting my wife. She's on the plane with my kiddos, and they're close to landing, and my son's having tummy issues and really needs to use the bathroom, and oh my goodness. I've had to do that a couple times with him, where he waits till the last second to be like, I have to go to the bathroom, and it's like, oh wow, like, we don't have, like, and he's like, it's an emergency. I'm like, dude, you gotta give us more warning than that. Like, come on, kiddo. Oh, he does not. He's like, if I don't go to the bathroom in the next 48 seconds, I'm going to crap my pants. And it's like, dude, we are on the highway in the middle of the desert. Like, oh, no. He forgets to think about it. He's like, I might have to poop in like an hour or half an hour or 20 minutes. And then it's like he waits till it's the dead stop emergency. It's like, oh, God. Yeah, you don't expect a blocked kick that often anymore. It doesn't happen a whole lot. A doink is... I feel like a lot of doinks have been happening recently, and it's just like, oh... Yeah, I didn't need to go then. It's like, dude, you probably did if it's an emergency now. You're gonna learn. That teach you how to read your body, there, kiddo. I'm like looking at some of my bug bites, and a lot of them have 2 little holes, and I think I'm getting a lot of spider bites. This little house, like I said, you guys see me catching spiders on some of the streams, and it's like they are everywhere. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. All right, here we go. 4 minutes and halftime left. This other game is at 12:24 as the Bills take over at their own 39-yard line under center. Allen tosses the ball back to the running back. It's going to get up to the 40, break a couple tackles, and he's going to get up to about the 44-ish. Two games at once is stressful. I should just do 2 scoreboards and just watch both, and you guys can watch my head explode. 12 minutes on the clock in this game. 3 minutes on the clock of halftime on the other game. 3.5 minutes. So, jumping back and forth. Trying to keep an eye on both. It's going well. Going well. Under center, Josh Allen. Man in motion. Takes the snap, hands the ball off to Cook, who's going to cut around the left side and get, maybe, not quite enough, but about 4.5 for a very short 3rd down and 1. 3 minutes left in halftime on the other game. Yeah, right, mini red zone with a guy that cannot do nearly as good as the guy that does it professionally. I don't think, I'd have to take P breaks. 3rd down and 1. 11 minutes, 17 seconds in the 4th quarter. Yeah, absolutely. More blocked and more missed random ones. Under center, fumbles the ball, and oh no, it's recovered by himself, but that means it's going to be a loss of 4 yards and not going to be a 1st down for the Bills. It was just bobbled. Oh, man. He hands the ball off. He had his hands closed like this when he was trying to get the ball. You got to do this, buddy. Not this. This. Hands are... Yeah, he didn't... So 4th and something. 4th and 4. Fake the punt. Screw it. Come on. No, they're not going to do that. They're not Sean Payton. He's the only one crazy enough to do that crap. Punt is away. Fielded or fair caught at the 15-yard line for the Falcons. Let's see how much time is left in halftime for our game, the Bears Commanders. 2 minutes. 2 whole minutes. Well, under 2, but still, you know what I mean. We'll do this for another minute or so, and then we'll hop back over. But that's going to be Atlanta's ball on the 15, depending on how long this commercial break is. If the commercial break is too long, I might not be able to call any more of this, because that other game is about to be starting. Okay, see if we're going to have time to watch any more of this game. I'll still keep an eye on it. We got about, yeah, it's coming back. Dang it, let me take a look and see. We'll split, no, that's not right. All right, we'll flip back real quick, see where they're at right now. Ooh, actually, you know what I can do? Hold on. Hold the phone. Can I do this? Watch in multi-view. Build a multi-view. With that one, I can watch both games at once. Ha! I didn't know I could do that. I should have known that. Anyway, yeah, I got both games on now. Multi-view for the win. I will probably have to switch solely to this other game because it makes the screen very small. I'm still waiting for the that game to come back. Yeah, that one's actually kind of funny. I saw, like, at one point, though, I saw 3 Josh Allen commercials in a row on the other game, and I'm like, Jesus, he's just everywhere right now. Win the MVP and everyone wants to pay you. All right, we're going to try and do a ghetto version of Red Zone for these 2 games. So in shotgun for Penix, he's going to hand the ball off. He's going to cut left, and that's going to be a gain of about, he keeps going. That's a gain of 8. 8 or 9 for Bijan Robinson, up to 166 yards and 17 carries. Still waiting on halftime to officially come back. The Commanders will receive the second half kickoff, down by 6. Right? It's just not very good comparatively because I can't show you the game, A, and B, I guarantee you when both games get going, it's going to become an issue. All right, here we go. 2nd down and 1 on for the Falcons. Kickoff is away for the Commanders. Commanders field at the 5 to the 10 to the 15 to the 20, 25, 30, 35. Makes another guy miss to the 41. And looks like that was stuffed by the Bills. And that's going to be 3rd down and 1? I don't know. I haven't seen yet. Update that scoreboard. Go over here. 3rd down and 2 after a loss of 1 of Bijan Robinson. So now he's down to 165 carries. 165 yards. Jesus. This is too much. We'll see how much my brain can handle of this. If I do bad, I'm going to have to just single on 1. So 3rd down and 2 in shotgun. Michael Penix back lined up to the left. Takes the snap. Eventually, please take the snap. I got this other game starting. Goes to throw. Throws it over the middle. Nearly intercepted. Incomplete. 4th and 2 coming up. In shotgun, Jayden Daniels back line up to his left from the 40. Throws it over the right side. Caught. That's going to go up to the 49 near midfield. And that is 2nd down and 1. Oh, God. What am I doing? 2nd down and 1 from their own 49. So right about at midfield. Are the Falcons going to punt it? Punt team is out for the Falcons. Shotgun for Jaden Daniels for the Commanders. Man in motion is Deebo Samuel. Takes the snap, hands the ball off to the running back who almost slips. Makes a cut, though, and he's going to get about 6 on the carry. That's a first down. Punt is away for the Falcons. Fielded at the 25 for the Bills. Up to the 30. Tries to cut back and gets up to the 33-yard line for the Bills' return. First down and 10, 14 minutes left in for the Commanders. 8.5 minutes left in the game for the Bills as they take over on their own 34-yard line after a 9-yard punt return. Commercial break for that Bills game. In shotgun, Jaden Daniels, Deebo Samuel in motion, backlined up to his right. First down and 10 from the 44. Throws the ball to the left, and a good defense and incomplete pass. That's going to bring up second down and 10, 13:39 on the clock. All right, waiting. All right, Bills come out in shotgun, back lined up to the right. They're at their own 34-yard line. Josh Allen changing up the play. Man in motion. Cook takes the snap. He's going to throw, runs it, and gets tripped up, and he's going to be a sack. So that's going to bring up second down and about 10. All right, in shotgun, Jaden Daniels, second down and 10. Fakes the handoff, steps back in the pocket. Pressure coming, and he's escaping the sack, and he's going to run around, gets to the 40, 35 to the 30, and out of bounds at the 29-yard line. Big first down for Jaden Daniels, and continuing to move down the field, getting near the red zone. Let me know if this is too much, if I'm not doing good, okay, if it's confusing. All right, for the Bills, coming out, second down and 10 after the sack of 0 yards of Josh Allen, 7:50 on the clock, in shotgun, man in motion. Back lined up to the left. Allen takes the snap, steps back, throws it. Caught by the running back, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. So third down and 10 coming up for the Bills. Jaden Daniels comes out in shotgun from the 29 of the Bears. It's going to be handed off to the running back, who's going to go up the middle and gain about 3. So second down and 3 coming up for them. Third down and 9 for the third down and 10, I apologize, for the Bills. I don't know about this. All right. Both teams are about to have their offenses out at the exact same time, and this is going to be really, really hard. All right. Allen changing up the play, still in shotgun. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Takes the snap, steps back to throw. Throws it deep down the right side to absolutely nobody. I don't know what that was going towards, but that's going to bring up fourth down and 10. Shotgun for Daniels. He's going to roll around the right. Throws it deep down the right, and that's a throwaway. No one even in the area. That might be a intentional grounding. We'll see. He was in the pocket. I didn't see anyone down there, and he threw it about 20 yards past anyone else. Pardon me. They are going to do intentional grounding, so that's going to be a penalty plus loss of downs for Jaden Daniels. That was definitely, there was just so many people not in the area. So that's going to bring up third and 16 for the Commanders. Bills punt it. It's returned back to the 26-yard line, and there's a flag down. We'll see what that flag is going to be here shortly. Waiting for this Commanders yardage to be officially posted. They're trying to figure out where to place the ball. Yeah, that sounds about right, Grogu. Holding on the receiving team, Falcons. The Falcons are going to get the ball a lot further back than I was thinking they were hoping. Third down and 16 is going to be where the Commanders are at. They're in the outer area of what field goal range could potentially be. 6:43 left in the Buffalo game. 12:07 left in the third of the Commanders. Takes the snap. Daniels sitting in the pocket. Throws it short. Dropped. And that was dropped by McNichols. And that's going to bring up fourth and 16. Atlanta will start off from their own 18 after that holding penalty. And we'll see with the Commanders if they're going to have Matt Gay come out and kick. He already doinked another one. And this is a 53-yard try for Matt Gay. And he already missed. What was the distance he missed from? Let's see here. Blocked field goal. Oh, that's the wrong game. Wrong game. See, this is why I need someone in my ear telling me things. Well, regardless, 53-yard field goal for Matt Gay. Kick is up, and this one is good. So that's going to give the Commanders 3 more points, and they're going to be within 3. So 13-10. Oh, and I should probably change the quarter marker. Quarter 3. Oh, boy. All right. Yeah, Mike, maybe I should be the next red zone guy, huh? Do 3 games at once, try not to lose my shit. I would need like a team of people. I need you watching games in my ear and being like, hey, this is what's happening. Like, oh, crap, okay. Looking for stat lines. So Matt Gay missed, what was the missed field goal? The missed field goal, the doink. The doink, the doink, the doink. Where's that doink? Missed field goal, distance, 50-yarder. So we missed a 50, just hit on 53. Both games are on commercial break, thank God. But that means they're probably going to come back at the same time. Hold on. All right, I got to make sure the heater on the house where the kids and everyone are going is on because they've been gone. Let's see here. How do I do this shit? I don't know what I'm doing. They changed the damn app and I don't know what it looks like anymore. There we go. Temperature devices. All right, heater turned on for the family when they get home. Yeah, that'll happen. Sounds like your Pepsi vendor's a real doink. So I missed that last play for the Falcons. I was responding to my wife and setting temperature. That was an 8-yard rush by Bijan Robinson. He is 4 for 42. Sorry, that was a reception for Bijan Robinson. 4 for 42 on that. And 2nd down and 2 at the 25, their own 25 for Atlanta. Jesus. English is hard sometimes. All right. In shotgun, Penix, man in motion, takes the ball, hands the ball off. It's going to be a run, gain of about 4 up to the 29-yard line, and a 1st down for Tyler Algier. All right, what's next? All right, so still waiting for the kickoff for the Commanders. Yeah, Grogu, I think the Bills just need to have a pick 6 or something. All right, in shotgun, no one else in the back with him. Penix steps back. There's a flag. Looks like it was a false start. Fielded for the Bears, the 5 up to the 15 to the 20. The 25 dives forward to about the 27. Flag down. So, false start on the Falcons on one game and a illegal block in the back for the Bears on the return on the other game. So, 1st and 15 for the Falcons. This might be too much. Okay, Bears have the ball at the 15-yard line. Penix throws it behind the line of scrimmage. He gets up to the 25 and gets hit around the 29, the original line of scrimmage. Gain of about 5 or 6. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9. In shotgun, Caleb Williams rolls out to the right. Pressure coming. Throws it deep down the field. Laser beam, but incomplete. Uncatchable, and that is going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Bears. All right, in shotgun for Penix. 2nd down and 9. 2 backs with him. Steps back to throw. Pressure coming. Throws it. He's wide open and steps out of bounds across midfield past the 50. This one's going to be a pass behind the line of scrimmage. Gains about 1 up to about the 16-yard line. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 9 for the Bears. Flag in the secondary, though, for the Bears. Illegal contact for the Bears. Yes, it was very lucky. And that's going to be an automatic first down up to the 20 for the Bears, kind of helping them get out of the hole that they were in. So the Falcons are across midfield at Buffalo's 47 after what appeared to be an incredibly lucky throw. Oh, I'm so itchy. Stupid bug bites everywhere. Still bothering me. Down to 2 viewers. Oh, no. Where'd Juan go? Just kidding. It's probably just doing that stuff. It's going to be a run up the middle, gain of 2. Now, for Caleb Williams, it's going to be a run up the left side on the first down. He's going to get about 7. I believe that was Swift. No, I apologize. That was, I cannot pronounce that guy's name. Monangai. Monangai? All right, Caleb Williams, under center, 2 backs in the backfield, 2 wide right, 1 man in motion. Snap, he's going to fake the handoff. Pressure's starting to come, but he gets rid of the ball. It's going to be across to the 40, to the 45, almost to the 50, to the 48. Penix throws it, and it's going to be caught across the 40 down to the 34. 2 completions, 1 for each team right there. And that was a big reception for Rome Odunze for 21 yards from Caleb Williams. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if this is too much for you guys, if me trying to call 2 games at once is just stupid. All right, so here we go. Under center, Caleb Williams comes out, first down and 10 at the 48, their own 48. Back in the backfield, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, goes to throws it deep down. It's caught at the 30, makes a cutback, 25, down to the 20, out of bounds at the 15. There's going to be a run for the Falcons, gain of about 5, and I believe that was Penix on the run. So there's going to be a in the red zone for the Bears after a 37-yard pass to Luther Burden III, the rookie. And, yeah, it's getting very laggy. The video is. Second down and 5 off of Bijan Robinson, 5-yard run. Yeah, is the video laggy or just is it the audio or just the video one? Under center for the Bears. It's tossed back to the running back. He's going to break around, get down to the 10. In shotgun for Penix, he's going to hand the ball off. He's going to cut around the edge and get close to the first down, but I think he's going to be about a yard shy. So second down and 5. Oh, sorry. Yeah, second down and 6 for the Bears. Third down and 1 for the Falcons. Yeah, let me know if the audio's lagging. Hopefully that's fine, but the video, yeah. In shotgun, Caleb Williams snaps, throws it. It's, tipped and incomplete, nearly intercepted. 3rd and 6. And Falcons coming out. 3rd down and 1. Still holding off on that. I don't know if they're trying to look at it. Yeah, the video's been doing that. It's been getting worse. I think it's the buffering. It just has trouble with the slower internet. I need to get home where I have fast internet because this internet is not fast enough. All right, so they gave them the first down for the Falcons. Penix takes the snap to throw. Almost intercepted. Oh, my God. 3rd down and 6, 2 seconds on the play clock. Caleb Williams takes the snap, throws it, floats it, and Odunze, touchdown. There's a flag, though. We'll see if that's going to hold up. Oh, my God. Oh, it's coming back. That was a great pass. Penix throws it. Oh, yeah, that's the old one. Illegal formation on that touchdown pass, and that's coming back. That was a great pass. Odunze with a great catch, too. Yeah, that was suspect. I agree. Second down and 10 for the Falcons. The Bears just got a touchdown, but it got called back. Run around the outside for Algier, who's going to break through, and he's going to dive forward and likely got a first down. If not, it's going to be a very short second. The penalty on the Bears is apparently BS. So that's going to be 3rd and 11. He steps back to throw. Williams all day, taking too long maybe, and he's going to get dropped, and that's going to make him have to kick a field goal. 2-minute warning on the Bills-Falcons game. 4th and 18 for the Bears as another sack recorded. Caleb Williams just holding on the ball way too long, man. You cannot be doing that. You know, that's one of the issues he has is just holding onto the ball. It was the same issue with the Broncos facing Justin Fields. He held onto the ball forever, and it made him just incredibly easy to sack. Hence, they ended up getting 9 sacks. All right, Moody for the kick. 41-yard attempt. It sails through, and that is going to make it another 6-point game for the Bears. Commanders due to take over after that drive. 8 minutes and 5 seconds left in the third in the Commanders-Bears game. Yeah, and the illegal formation that they called, his helmet was like a half an inch too far back. Like, that's just, dude, there's the ticky-tacky plays that really take away from amazing plays that are just dumb. They're just dumb. I'm sorry. And there's a number of them like that. So, like, the illegal formation for the touchdown for the Lions last night, where it's like he didn't pause before motioning out. And it's like, why does that matter? He's clearly motioning out. Like, do you think the other team's a bunch of idiots? They're going to be like, well, he didn't pause, so I didn't know what he was doing. And it's like some of these rules were set back in, like, the 70s or 80s or something like that. And maybe it was because the TV, like, that they couldn't see it right on the TV or something. I don't know. But the rules don't make a lot of sense on some of these. And the illegal formation when he's, like, a couple inches too far back from the line. I mean, I understand being across the line, but when you're too far back by a couple inches, like, come on. What is the gain there? Oh, man, with the shakiness of this video. I wish I could find a way to fix it, but every time I look at it, it's like, you're going to restart. Wait, what? Interesting. Okay, here we go. Oh, and the Bills jump off sides, I think. I wasn't watching that side for a second. Who was that one? It was 3rd and 1 on the 14. The Bills still have all 3 timeouts, 2 minutes. Encroachment, and then so that's going to give the Falcons a free first down. Yeah, the announcers are talking about that too, and it absolutely shouldn't have been. That should have been a touchdown. And it's like that's a ticky-tacky penalty on an amazing play, and just that kind of stuff bothers me. So 1st and goal for the Falcons. Penix and shotgun back lined up behind him. It's going to be a toss back. Looks like it's Algier. He's going to lose 3 or 4 yards, and that's going to be probably a timeout for the Bills. Waiting for the kickoff. Bears kick it off. Fields at the 5, up to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, to the 30. Oh, cuts around, 35, up to the 40, and pushed out of bounds at the 45, and there's a flag. All right. Oh, the flags, both games, cool plays, all getting called back by flags. Illegal blindside block. Oh, God, that's going to drop him. 16-yard line instead of the 45. All right, in shotgun, tosses the ball back, and that's going to be another loss. So they're back down to the 12-yard line. Another timeout called by... So that's going to be 3rd and goal from like the 15 or something now. 2 plays for losses. So 3rd and goal from the 15. Tyler Algier, 2 consecutive losses for a combined total of about 7 or 8 yards. Or 6 yards, I apologize. All right. Jaden Daniels comes out in shotgun, 1st down and 10 from his own 16-yard line, takes the snap, hands the ball off. The running back gets tripped up but breaks through it and breaks through another tackle, gain of about 8. And that is Krosky Merritt on the carry of about 8 yards. All right, 3rd and goal from the 15 for the Falcons. In the other game, man in motion, number 85. Takes the snap, hands the ball off. He's going to get stuffed right there to be 4th and 15. Handoff for the Commanders, and he's going to get the first down. Yep, he got the first down. Just did with that second effort. You need a blocked field goal return for a touchdown is what you need. Krosky Merritt's having a pretty good game himself right now for the Commanders. 12 for 52. He does have the lost fumble. He's a rookie, so it's going to happen. You don't want it to happen, but he's playing fairly well. 4.3 yards per carry. The last running back drafted in the draft this year. In shotgun, Jaden Daniels takes the handoff, fakes the run, or fakes the handoff. He's going to run it over the right side, and he's going to get the first down plus more, almost to midfield up to the 45, their own 45. That was an 18-yard run. 33-yard attempt for the Falcons, and it is up and it is good. They have a 10-point lead with 1:43 left, and the Bills have no timeouts. All right, here we go. Jaden Daniels in shotgun, back line up to the left. Deebo Samuel in motion. He's going to be a handoff to Deebo, who's going to cut around the left side. He's going to get contact, immediately loses 2 yards. Deebo Samuel is not playing well tonight. I think he has a combined total of either 1 or 0 yards, depending on the spot of this one. So happiness for Juan, because he's spiteful. And yes, you have a whole lot of nothing going on by Deebo. You look at it, and it's like, let's see here. So Deebo Samuel, 1 rush for -1 yards and 2 receptions for 2 yards. So he has 1 total yard on the night, and he's touched the ball 3 times. 2nd down and 11 in shotgun. Back line up to the left of Jaden Daniels. Takes the snap, goes to throw over the right side. It is caught across midfield. Deebo Samuel gets a gain of about 9. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 2. All right, kickoff here for Atlanta. Kickoff is fielded at the 5, up to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, and out of bounds around the 29-yard line. In shotgun, 3rd and 2, Jaden Daniels, man in motion, back lined up to his right. They are at the 46-yard line of the Bears. 1 second on the play clock, gets the snap off. He's going to throw it, and that's going to be incomplete over the head of the receiver, intended for Chris Moore, and it'll be 4th down and 2. Yes, I think they do. They need to get defense healthier, for sure, and they need rest. Oh, I forgot to do this. So they're going to line up on a 4th and 2, but we'll see if the Commanders actually go for it. Josh Allen comes out 1st down and 10, 1:37 left at the 30. Steps back to pass. Heaves it deep down the field, and incomplete on the first play of just trying to get it done. They do snap it on 4th and 2, and he's going to catch it, and it's going to be up to the 35 to the 33, and that was McNichols on the reception. 1st down and 10 on a shotgun pass back shoulder play. in shotgun. Allen, back lined up to his right, takes a step, throws it quickly. It's going to be caught. It's a lateral, and it's going to be run up to the 40 and out of bounds for a first down, 1:24 on the clock. Jaden Daniels from the 34-yard line of the Bears in shotgun, 1st and 10, takes the snap, tosses it back to the running back who's going to try and cut up right, and he gets maybe a yard. And that was Krosky Merritt, gain of 1. 2nd down and 9 from the 33. All right, 1:24 in shotgun. Allen takes the snap to throw deep down the right side. Caught at the 50, no timeouts. They got to move fast. Clock is moving. It looks like the first down is complete. 2nd down and 9 for the Commanders. 3:17. The Bills take the snap before that one does. So Allen to throw. He's going to run and just run it himself and gets down to the 40, to the 30, to the 25. And he's going to get out of bounds right at the 25, saving clock and 57 seconds. In shotgun. Throw for Jaden Daniels. Wide open down the seam, and that is Luke McCaffrey. And that is a touchdown, and that is going to tie the game pending the extra point for the Commanders. All right, that game's getting interesting. I'm losing my fucking mind trying to do this. This is a lot of football all at once, right in my brain piece. Oh, my God. All right, in shotgun from the 25 of the Falcons, Josh Allen, 57 seconds left, takes the snap. He's going to throw, obviously, goes to roll around, lots of pressure. It's going to be caught and then out of bounds right at the penalty marker. Lucky he got that one off, and it was a great catch by number 14. And that was a blown coverage for the Bears for that, and they are going to, let's see here, the extra point is, ooh, that's good. So now the Commanders hold on to a 1-point lead after after trailing the whole game. There's a flag on the extra point. So they're saying 2nd and 1, doesn't matter. It's still a reception, still got the clock stopped. That's what matters. In shotgun, all by himself, Allen steps back to throw. He rolls. He's going to cut back to the left, and he's going to huck it, but it is tipped and intercepted at the 9 and kneeled down at the 12. And that is going to do it for the Bills tonight. A tipped pass, intercepted. 2nd interception tonight for Josh Allen, and that is going to end that game. Sorry, Grogu. That is not what we wanted to see at the end there. They were playing real well to try and get back and do some craziness. It just didn't happen. So, not a fun one. Yeah, that would have been so cool to have. Yeah. I mean, yeah, he shouldn't have. He's trying to throw it away, I think. I don't know what he was trying to do, but he threw it too low with a guy right in front of him. And so it gets tipped up in the air. There's no Bills players in the area, so it just falls right in the hands of a Falcons defender. So that ends that game. So that's the first Monday night game over. Falcons come away with a 10-point win, which is surprising to, I'm sure, many. This game is now a 1-point lead for the Commanders. And I'm going to see if I can somehow... This is going to be weird. So I'm going to go... My video's going to go away. So you'll still be able to hear me. My video's gone, if you hadn't noticed. Oh, let's see if I can get it back. Yeah, we'll do that. It's going to get weird here for a second. I got to move stuff around. So we'll do this. Like that. Did that fix it? Let me know if that fixed it. If it did, I'm going to be extremely happy. Because that means I just need to reload my camera program. And yeah, I think it fixed it. All right, here we go. All right, I'm not all glitchy anymore, right? Let me know what you guys think. Juan, let me know. Oh, I got to check on the family real quick. I just realized my phone is on silent. Let's see here. There we go. All right, family landed, son's feeling a little bit better. Let's take a look. How's my video looking? Is it looking better? Oh, it is looking better. Okay, yeah, I now know how to fix it. Okay, that makes me happy. I figured it out. Ooh, a kickoff is going to trickle down to the 5, at the 5 to the 15 to the 20, runs into guys around the 20 and falls forward to about the 22. The ball came out, but he may have been down. I don't know. What are they saying? They're not saying anything. We don't know what they're saying. I didn't see a blue flag come out to denote a fumble, but I don't know where he landed or how he landed and who ended up with the ball. Right now they're saying it is Bears ball. So let's see here. Is he down? I think he's down. I didn't see the ball moving. His elbow and knee were both down. I think he was down. Well, the positive is now I know how to fix this when it's starting to have problems. And I think I might need to update some software. Maybe that's the issue. Because at home I have it auto update, but I have to shut down. I shut down my computer all the time here, and it's not auto updating as much. It's having some issues. So that could be the problem. All right, here we go. Back to one game. This will be a lot easier. Williams in shotgun, back lined up to his right there at the 23-yard line. Man in motion is DJ Moore. It's going to be a handoff to Moore, who's going to go up the middle, stumbles a little bit, but still gets 5 yards on the carry. 2nd down and 5 coming up. 2:43 left on the clock here in the third. Yes, he is. Yeah, he was having some tummy issues, and I think they were able to get there, and he was able to use the bathroom at the airport and feeling better, which is good. All right, let's change this real quick. There we go. All right, so 2nd down and 6, 2:14 on the clock. Out under center is Caleb Williams. Back in the backfield, it's going to be a handoff. Run up the right side. Oh, he's got a big lane, and he's going to get down to a 41. And there you go, 14 yards. If you just broken one tackle, that was a touchdown all the way down the field. But didn't quite get there, but 14 yards nonetheless. Very good for Swift. 8 yards, 8 carries, 68 yards, because I can speak. But he's averaging 8.5 yards a carry tonight. And the Bears' offense running has not been good this year. And the fact that they're running it fairly well. I think they should stick with that a little bit more. Caleb Williams under center. It's going to be fakes the handoff, throws it to the running back, though, and he's going to get midfield and more to the 40 to the 35 and down around the 34-yard line. And that was Monagai on a 25-yard reception to the 34 of Washington. I'm going to have trouble with the power rankings this week because there's just been chaos reigning supreme throughout the league. One second on the play clock. Williams steps back to throw. He's going to step up, and he's going to throw a dart too high and incomplete, intended for Zacchaeus. 2nd down and 10, 42 left in the third. Jesus, it's only 7:30. I feel like it was later than this. Doing both games at the same time kind of messed my brain up. All right, here we go. In shotgun. 3 wide right, 2 wide left. No one in the backfield. Actually, now Moore shifts back to the left of Caleb Williams. 2 seconds on the play clock. Takes the snap. Throws short behind the line of scrimmage. And it's going to be a screen running up 9 yards. Going to bring up 3rd down and 1. And that was received by Luther Burden. 4th reception, his 51st yard. So he's having a pretty good game for the rookie. All right, in shotgun, 3rd down and 1, 2 backs in the backfield, man in motion. Oh, he fumbles the ball or bops it up in the air, and that's going to blow up that play. Oh, that's the end of the 3rd quarter. High snap, in and out of the hands. He still held on to it, but it means that the play didn't work, and now it's going to be a 4th down and about, 5 or 6? Man, bear, pig. Man, bear, pig. Got to get it right. 4th down and 6. Not peeing for the D, just peeing because I have to pee. I want to see this game get interesting. Okay. Super cereal, man, bear, pig. Super cereal. Yeah, Juan, that would make me nervous too. The Falcons did not look as bad as I anticipated them to look. And it's just like they're one of those teams, like I said. Are they good? Are they bad? I don't know, man. There's a lot of them right now, and I can't tell. You lose by 30, you get shut out and lose by 30 to the Panthers, then you beat the Bills 24-14. I mean, I know that other one was an early game, but like we could take a look real quick at let me take a look at their overall. I haven't see where is it? So they lost to the Buccaneers. They beat the Vikings, but the Vikings suck. And they lost the Panthers. They beat the Commanders, but the Commanders didn't even have a quarterback because they had, Jaden Daniels was out, and they were playing. Who were they playing? Marcus Mariota. So they beat Marcus Mariota and the Commanders. That's dude, whatever. So like that game, do you count it? The Vikings won. I don't know if you count that. McCarthy played like hot garbage. He's on basically his 2nd game ever, and then this one with the Bills. So it's like they've played good teams very well. They've played bad teams very poorly, and they've played medium teams well-ish for getting wins. But I don't know what you got. Weird team, I tell you. All right, 4th down and 6, the start of the 4th quarter. You got the kicker out there. You got the old 49ers kicker, Jake Moody, who has hit from 41, 47, and 48 tonight. This one will be 48. This will be for a 2-point lead. Kick is up, and it is blocked. And, another blocked one. That was the 2nd block kick tonight. First, there was a blocked kick. Bills block a kick on the Falcons, and now the Commanders block a kick for the Bears. Oh, my goodness. No way. Oh, my God. They're saying it came off very flat. I don't know. But, so that's 2nd block kick for the night. Let's see here. Oh, cool. All right, so Commanders will now take over at the 42-yard line. It's going to be a run up the middle, gain of about 3, and that was Krosky Merritt again. That's the Moody I know, right? They said he kicked it low. It was low and flat. Easier to block. All right, here we go. 14-17 left in the game. In shotgun, Jayden Daniels backlined up to his left. Pressure coming, throws it, caught over the middle. It's going to be across to the 50, over to the 47 for Zach Ertz. And a big first down. Jayden Daniels up to 149 yards, 15 for 20 on passing. 2 touchdowns, and has the one pick from that first drive of the game. For them, their first drive of the game. All right, throws again. It's going to be caught, and that's going to be Debo, who gets almost nowhere, and they're trying to strip the ball out, but he still holds on to it, gains 4, 2nd down and 6 at the Chicago 44 for the Commanders. Yeah, I mean, technically not his fault, but the thing is, if you kick it low, like if you're trying to get distance, and you kick it too low, it's easier to block. You got to have the leg to still kick it high, and still get it 50 yards. And that's part of it. I'm not a kicker. That's what I hear. So, that's what I've heard kickers talk about. In shotgun, back line up to the left, 2nd down and 6, 13:07 left in the game. 3 seconds on the play clock. Fakes it, throws the ball. That is caught, that is over, and that is Luke McCaffrey. And that is a gain of about, I want to say like 12, but there's a flag. Three flags in different areas. What is this? Up 2. Defensive offsides, illegal formation. Offsetting, replay, 2nd down. Oh, man, Luke McCaffrey got a good play there. That was a 14-yard reception for him. He's been doing a lot better in his 2nd season. "13 minutes and a second left in the game. Both teams have all their timeouts. All right, changing the play up a little bit maybe is 4 wide, 3 to the left, 1 to the right, running back in the backfield with Jayden Daniels in shotgun. Takes the snap, steps back, pressure is coming, throws it deep down. There's a catch, there's a flag, and down to the 6-yard line. That is Lane on the reception. We'll see who the flag is on, whether it's offensive or defensive. It was in the secondary, right around where the ball was caught. Defensive holding still got that big old pass, and that is going to be 1st and goal on the 7. That is Jalen Lane on the 37-yard reception, his first of the game. All right. That was a big play. All right, so 1st and goal from the 7, 12-13 on the clock, hands the ball up, cuts right, gets hit, and gains a yard. Okay, 2nd down and goal from the 6. In shotgun, back to the right. Man in motion, 3 wide receivers bunch left. Takes the snap. Pressure's coming, throws it over the middle, caught, and that is a touchdown, and that is Zach Ertz. And that is going to make it, tentatively, 23-16, pending the extra point. Sorry, give me a second. Yeah, that was a good play. And, yeah, opened up a lane right there. And great pass, great reception, and a touchdown for Ertz. Extra point is up, and it is good. 8-point lead for the Commanders with 11:27 left in the game. So they were down by 13, and now they are up by 8. So switcheroo there. Bears actively shooting themselves in the foot to lose this one. Sounds good, one. All right, so Commanders coming back in this one. Jaden Daniels now has 3 touchdowns after the first drive that he had ended in an interception at the 2-yard line, and he has recovered nicely. Yeah, they were down 13-0 at the start of the second quarter and have just kind of come back. 16-0 as late as middle of the third, and then end of the third, catching back up, stop the Bears, block a field goal, and return, and now they've got another touchdown pass from Daniels to Ertz and an 8-point lead. All right, waiting for the commercial break to end for the Bears to get the ball back and see if they can get out of this funk that they've been in where they getting down across the field and then shooting themselves in their foot and not getting touchdowns, settling for field goal attempts, and that last one not getting a field goal at all. I know, right? Moody gets picked up, and the injury to the Bears kicker puts him in this game, and he has a 41, a 46, and a 48, attempting his 4th field goal, another 48, and it gets blocked. Yeah, thanks, Off. Kickoff is away, fielded at about the 3, up to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, the 25, to the 30, falls forward and keeps pushing down to the 34. So that'll be where the... Oh, there's a flag. What's the flag? I'm assuming it's coming back. So instead of at the 34-yard line, where are they starting out? What's the flag? They're moving forward, so it was illegal kickoff formation. Someone started early, so it's going to add 5 yards. So the Bears will start at their own 39 as opposed to their own 34. So that's helpful for the Bears. Start this drive with 11 minutes and 20 seconds left in the game, down by 8. No, Johnny, no. In shotgun, hands the ball off. That's going to be Swift, who's going to break through a bunch of tackles, and he's going to get 5 when it should have been 5 or 6 when it should have been about, I don't know, none. That was really crazy. So 2nd down and 4 from the 45, their own 45. Bears trying to get something going. They have definitely had some issues tonight and have had a lot of chances, and it just has not been working out for them. Under center, Caleb Williams back in the backfield. Man in motion number 14 takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls out right, and he's going to launch it deep down the middle of the field. Double coverage, and incomplete. Odunze had a chance, but he launched it in a double coverage, so that was going to be a tough one to pick up. If he had come down with that, would have been a catch of the frickin' season. That was wild. All right, 3rd and 4 from the 45. That was an interesting play call, and I don't know why he launched it down the field. There was 2 defenders the whole way. It wasn't like a guy came in and he threw it late. He was basically covered. 1 second on the play clock. Takes the snap. They do not call a delay. He's going to get it off in time. It's going to be a catch around the left side. And he's going to get down to the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Swift, 55 yards. That's going to make it a 2-point game. No flags that I see. Big touchdown pass and reception. 55 yards. Caleb Williams to Swift. They're going to look at it. He was very close to the sideline. I think it's counting. I don't see him step out. He got very close. Nope, he did not step out. That is a touchdown. 55 yards. DeAndre Swift, 2 receptions, 67 yards, and a touchdown for him. 2-point conversion to tie it coming up next. In shotgun. Time running out on the play clock. Man in motion's Kmet. Takes the snap. Gets it off to throw. Nope, he's going to step, roll around. He's in trouble. Throw the ball. He throws it. Oh, it's almost caught, and it's not. Zacchaeus almost got that as a diving throw, and it is going to be a 2-point lead for the Commanders with 10:26 on the clock in the fourth. He was in trouble, and he still got a pretty good throw off. It just couldn't be hauled in. It was catchable. It was absolutely catchable. I did not mean to do that. Hold on, I gotta clear some stuff real quick. Something went weird. While we're on a commercial break, I need to delete, like, I don't know, 10 gigs of recordings real quick because it was recording the stream partially, but not all of it. And so I'll just pick it up. I can download it from YouTube after the upload. I don't need to save 10 gigs. I gotta go through my computer. I'm running into storage space issues. I have a terabyte hard drive. Yeah, and it's eaten up. So I need to get an external if I want to keep more videos. But the biggest thing is I got to go through this one and clear it out and see what is... I looked through a bunch of stuff and I don't see where it's holding on to all this storage. So I'm just like, what do I got to do? So I got to go through it and see what I can find that is just sucking up all of this data on my hard drive. Those are all very small. That's small. That might not be. Let's delete that one. What is that? I don't know what that is. That's not enough to care about. Ugh. That's got nothing too. I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm just going to have to go through this one day and just go through my whole computer and be like, what is going on? Why do I only have this much storage space? Let's see here. What does this do? Nope. Oh, wait. Oh. I think I know what it is. I got to clear cache on some of my edits. I have a bunch of edits from Premiere Pro, and I think it's holding on to a bunch of autosaves, which I don't need. That's probably quite a bit. Okay, I'll delete that. Waiting for this to come back. I'm doing some cleanup on my computer real quick because I am running out of space and I shouldn't be. So I got to go through and find some stuff. I think Adobe Premiere has a bunch of cache files and like auto saves, and I'm like, oh crap. All right, what do we got? How much did I clear up? Yeah, I cleared up like 30 gigs. That's a lot, but not enough. I need to clear up like, I don't know, 200, 300 would be good. All right, 10:26, waiting. DeAndre Swift is having a very good game tonight. The Bears are still playing. They're only down by 2 now. They missed an extra or 2-point conversion. Up to the 15, to the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 is where he's going to go down. And that is going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Commanders on their next drive for Jayden Daniels at their own 40-yard line. All right, here we go. 1st down and 10 from the 40, 10:19 on the clock. Jayden Daniels steps back to throw. No one open. He's going to try and run it himself, and he spins around and gets 3 on the carry, on the scramble. Jalapeno cream cheese. That sounds good. Second and 7 in shotgun. 43-yard line. Daniels takes the snap. Goes to throw. Pressure coming. He's going to escape a sack. Almost went down. He's going to try and run it. And he gets maybe 3 more on the scramble. So 3rd down and 4 coming up. Okay. My heater's working again. Now I'm getting hot. God. It's just inconsistent. Hold on 1 sec. There we go. Okay, that's better. I am dying. Temperature in this house is just so crazy. Cold, hot, cold. In shotgun. 3rd down and 5 is actually what they're saying from the 45-yard line. Steps back. Pressure coming. He gets hit as he throws. Almost intercepted. Incomplete. And that was intended for Ertz. Oh, that's going to be probably roughing the passer. Oh, yep, that's roughing the passer, and that's going to put it across midfield at about the 40, and that's a 1st down and 10, Brisker. It's a knee tackle. Yeah. I am in Prescott, Arizona. So in between Phoenix and Flagstaff. All right, so 1st and 10 from about the 40. Merritt up the middle, and he's going to get nowhere. And that's going to be about it for that. 2nd down and 10. Different Prescott. He's Prescott. This one's pronounced differently, I guess. It looks the same, though. So I've been told by the locals. All right, here we go. In shotgun, 2nd down and 10 from about the 39.5, 40. Debo in motion, hands the ball off to the running. Nope, fakes it. It's going to throw it, and incomplete. I was in between 2 receivers, and I think both of them didn't know who was going to catch it. So neither of them did. 3rd down and 10. Oh, Vontez. Okay, that's why it was in between them. Vontez Sweat got a hand, and he tipped it. In shotgun, 3 wide left. Pressure coming, and he's going to throw it away. And, yep, not really catchable on interception, but that's going to make it a long field goal. What is that going to be? 50 something, 51, something like that? They're going to punt it instead of trying to kick a field goal. 8 minutes, 4 seconds, 2-point lead for the Commanders. Punt is away. It will be fair caught at the 9. And that is where Chicago will attempt to come back and regain the lead. 91 yards for a touchdown. Okay. I'm going to grab another beer. Toss this one. Okay. Family made it back from Vegas. They just got in the car and are driving back to Monument from the airport. So that's cool. Beer time. So Chicago's defense stands up big there. Even though with that roughing the passer, they still got it done, got the ball back. However, the Bears do need to start out at their own 9. And they have around 8 minutes left. They do have all 3 timeouts, so plenty of time. It's only a 2-point game. Oh. Trying to debate. I was thinking about making a short, and I was thinking about doing the 2 blocked kicks. So do the like, because it's like there was the blocked kick that the Bills blocked, and then like 20 minutes later in the next game was the blocked kick for the Commanders blocking the Bears. Okay, here we go. Game is back. 7:57 left in the game. Soggy night. Under center, Caleb Williams. Man in motion, number 14. Fakes the handoff. He's going to roll, throw it, floats it, caught, and that's going to be Kmet, and he's going to just keep pushing and running this dude over, and he gets a first down. He is not an easy man to tackle. Not an easy man to tackle. And that is going to be a first down. Oh, there's a flag. Okay. Let's see what. Offsides on the defense. Penalties declined. Play will stand. First down and 10 for Chicago. Right around the 20-yard line. Oh, never mind. They said correction. It was on the offense, so it's going to be 1st and 14 from the 5. Oh my God, really? Okay. They just saw Williams run off the field. His helmet radio went out, so they had to switch helmets. So 1st and 14 now from their own 4.5-yard line. Under center, back in the backfield. Williams, 10 seconds on the clock. Man in motion, number 14, takes the snap, hands the ball off, and that's going to go nowhere, and he's going to be back at the 3-yard line after losing 2. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, boy. This chair is wiggling around a little bit. All right, here we go. 3rd and 16. Sorry, 2nd down and 16. Steps back to throw, throws it, caught, and dropped by the receiver, Zacchaeus. And that now it's 3rd and 16. All right, well, there you go. Said it wrong the first time, but it is actually true. Yeah, that was a very catchable ball. Would have likely been a first down and more, and just could not haul it in. Oh my goodness. Zacchaeus, this is his first drop on the season. That could have been, honestly, that could have gone the whole distance. There's no one down that left side. In shotgun, back to his right. Caleb Williams steps back to throw. Caught, and that's going to be, about a yard shy, a yard and a half shy. 4th and 2, 4th and a short 2, long 1. And punt team's coming out, 6.5 minutes in the game. Punts away. I think he got a lot of that one. He's going to field it at the 30. He gets up to the 35. He gets hit. Then he gets up to the 40, actually. So he broke a tackle. About a 10-yard return, and they're going to start off at their own 40 for the Commanders. Yeah, a lot of mistakes for the Bears. A lot of mistakes. Itchy elbow. All right, in shotgun, back in the backfield. Hands it off, and someone tackled Jaden because he thought he held on to it. He did not. The gain of about 3. All right, 2nd down and 6, 5.5 minutes, about just a little over. In shotgun, Krosky Merritt to the right. Man in motion is McCaffrey. Takes the snap. He's going to throw. Pressure coming, and he's going down. That's going to be a sack. Definitely that time he went down. He tried to escape. He's escaped a lot of sacks tonight, and that one not so much. That's going to be about a 7 or 8 yard sack, I would think. 6-yard sack, my mistake. And that's going to be 3rd and 13 coming up at the 36-yard line. All right, so 3rd and 13 from the 36. In shotgun, back to the left. Jaden Daniels steps back to throw. Pressure coming, throws it. It's going to be caught out of the backfield, and he's going to get the first down plus about 4 more across midfield to the Chicago 49-yard line, gain of 15. That's Big Nichols, the running back. 3rd reception for 30 yards. All right, in shotgun, back lined up to the left from the 49. Hands the ball off to the running back, who's going to get stuffed nearly immediately. Gain of about 1 for McNichols. 3:45 on the clock. Now time is starting to become a factor for Chicago. If they get it to 3rd, you might start running some timeouts for the Bears. All right, now under 3.5 minutes. Second down and 9 from the 48. Across midfield. In shotgun, Jaden Daniels. Letting the clock tick down a little bit more before he takes the snap. Back lined up to the right is McNichols. He's going to fake the handoff. Pressure coming. Daniels going to escape. And he's going to dive forward shy. It's going to bring up third down and 1. 3 minutes and 5 seconds left. That's going to be the Bears' first timeout right there. All right, so after the first timeout at 2:58, there will be a third down and 1. They're trying to get a stop here to get the ball back with time. All right, let's see here. All right, 3:10 coming out of the timeout from the Bears. Third down and 1 at the 40-yard line of Chicago. Chicago's going to have to get a stop here, really try and get this ball back to have a chance. They still have a little bit more of a chance. They have a 2-minute warning, 2 timeouts if they get this first down. In shotgun, back in the backfield, hands it off. Oh, he fumbles it and is fallen on by the Bears. Oh my God. The Bears, holy crap. Whoa, it's a slippery ball and he drops it. Oh my good Lord. And that is going to give Chicago Bears new life. Bears get the ball back with 3:10 left and 2 timeouts. Under center, man in motion number 14. Takes the snap, hands the ball off. It's going to be a run. Gets a baby 2 on the carry. That's Swift. This might come down to the leg of Jake Moody. And 49ers fans know that's not a great choice. Under center, back in the backfield, Caleb Williams, man in motion, number 84, hands the ball off to Swift again. He's going to get through. That's going to be a gain of about 3 or so. 3rd and 5 around the 49-yard line. Clock is going to move down, likely to the 2-minute warning, depending on what they want to do. Yeah, we're probably going to see the 2-minute warning here. All right, they're going to try and get it off before. No, they're not. Nope. That's the 2-minute warning right there. Okay, 2-minute warning. Quick timeout. Hold on, I'm going to call the family real quick while we wait for this break to come back. So see if they can capitalize on that. That is the third turnover for the Commanders tonight. 0 turnovers for the Bears. So that's going to be the story if the Bears come away with this, is the fact that, you got a couple different fumbles. So Jaden Daniels, they're calling that on him because of an aborted handoff, and he has an interception, and then you have Krosky Merritt with a fumble earlier. And actually, Jaden Daniels, that's his second fumble. The first one, he recovered it himself. Okay. Now, the Commanders do have all 3 timeouts. It's all good. You got a crazy fumble by Jaden Daniels trying to get into field goal range or get this game over on a 3rd and 1. Bears take over. 3rd and 5 for them now at the 2-minute warning right around midfield. In shotgun, Caleb Williams back lined up to the left. Takes the snap. He's going to throws it. It's going to be caught. First down to about the 45 across midfield. Gain of about 6. And that is going to bring us down to under 150. Clock is moving. Washington not taking any timeouts. I'm hoping they maybe can, I don't know what they're planning on doing with their time. I have no idea. All right, here we go. Under center from the 45. Man in motion. It's going to be a toss back to the running back. He's going to break through and get down to about the 41, near the field goal marking range. And that's a minute 26, and you're going to see a timeout taken by the Commanders now. That is their first timeout. So both teams now with 2 timeouts. Whew. All right, 1:27 on the clock, 2nd down and 6 from the 41-yard line. They got Jake Moody, who has already had one blocked. And it's windy and rainy in Washington right now. Not great conditions. All right, here we go. Caleb Williams, under center, man in motion, number 14, back at the backfield. Williams hands the ball off. Oh, he's going to cut around the right side. He gets the first down and more. And that is a big first down up to the 31-yard line. And there's going to be Washington's 2nd timeout. .122 on the clock. 1 timeout for the Commanders, 2 for the Bears. Bears have the ball on Washington's 31-yard line. Under center. Looks like Swift is in the backfield. Swift has been doing a lot of carrying today, and he's going to actually not get the ball. It's going to be a rollout, and Caleb's is going to slide and keep the clock going. And it's that way. It's not going to be a gain, but at the same point, keeps the clock moving, makes Washington burn their last time out. Yeah, it's like just a misty, consistent rain. And that's probably part of why there's been some drops and fumbles and things of that nature. They're saying is a sack of 1 yard, but he slid and kept the clock going, making the Commanders take their last time out. 2nd down and 11. 1:14 on the clock. If they get another first down, they can just run it down and try to kick the field goal with Jake Moody. However, Moody did have a blocked field goal earlier in the game. He is good from 41, 47, or 46 and 48. All right, here we go. Very much so. All right, here we go. 2nd and 12. Swift in the backfield, tosses it back to him. He's going to cut around the right side. He's got a hole to go. He gets the first down and a whole lot more down to the 18-yard line. 1 minute and 4 seconds, and the clock is moving. Washington can't do anything to stop it. Now the Bears call a timeout with about 30 seconds left. I think they're doing that to try and maybe see if they can get a little bit closer. Fumble by Jaden Daniels as they were trying to drive down to seal the game off. And the Bears are now inside the 20 after getting multiple first downs. 30 seconds left. Washington has burned all their timeouts, holding on to a 2-point lead with Jake Moody possibly being the guy that could win it for the Bears with right now, like a 30-something yard field goal. But we have to see. 31 seconds left. Quite a bit of changing going on here late. So 3rd turnover for the Commanders, setting up the possible victory for the Bears. Oh, dude, yeah. It's terrible conditions. It's super windy and raining, so that's not going to be great. So they're going out in a formation that looks like they're going to kneel. He's going to shift and move it to the middle instead of the hash, and that's going to be, they will probably use their last timeout. 2nd down and 12. They're going to run it down, and they're going to rely on the leg of Jake Moody to kick what looks to be about a 35-yarder. Timeout called with 3 seconds. $38-yard try for the win. Can he do it? This is all set up by the fumble. Oh, man. Yeah, this is all set up by the Jaden Daniels fumble. So Jaden Daniels fumbles setting up this kick. Jake Moody had one kick already blocked. Is he going to be able to drill this one? It is not that long of a field goal comparatively. His other ones were all over 40, 41, 47, 48, and he got a 48 blocked. And this kick is, I don't know, they haven't marked it on what the distance actually is, 38-yarder. All right. Moody lines up. Here we go, 38-yarder, Jake Moody. Are you going to win it for the Bears? Inconsistent. Set up by the fumble, Jaden Daniels, and they got down. Here he goes. Kick is up. It's waving, and it is good, and the Bears come away with a win on 4 field goal kicks by Jake Moody, who was just elevated from the practice squad today. And that is going to be your final 25-24. Bears over the Commanders. And there it is. Bears come away with the win, are at 3-2. Bad night of turnovers for the Commanders. And Bears won 3 in a row now. This one was a close one. And their defense stood up, got fumbles, interception, and kept their team in it. And that was a fumble. He bobbled the ball. I think it was because it was wet. And holy shit. The Bears are the only team in the NFC East to win in Week 6. Oh, yeah, the Giants did win. My bad. Did I say NFC East? That's what I meant. Sorry. The only team in the NFC East to win is the Giants. The Bears win. The Lions lose. The Vikings were on a bye, I think, weren't they? Yeah, my brain. Yeah. That's wild. Jake Moody having a redemption arc right now. He had that one blocked kick, but he made all 4 of his other kicks, and that is the difference in this game, plus the turnovers for the Commanders. All right, guys. That was a wild finish. Great stream. Look out for a short a little bit later. I think I have an idea what I'm going to do. I will see you guys. Power rankings and dumpster fire coming out this week. And more shorts and things like that as well. Yeah, he's a confidence of a worm. Yeah, well, hopefully he's building that back up. Hopefully he's building that back up. But family just got home. I'm going to give them a call, give them well wishes, and I will talk to you all soon. Have a good night, everyone.